He's a jiving goes to make the most of his rhythmic tendencies.
Greetings! Greetings! Greetings!
Where is the game? That is a good question.
There we go. Oh.
Oh my god, it's me. I'm looking at stream right now and I see my little guy in the corner there. Yeah. My god, it's a Nautic X fan X 671. Hello. Oh god. Oh, you got music in here. I don't know why, but on stream, I don't know whether it's my headphone. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say my voice sounds a little bit jarring. Got it. Oh, now I can't do my thing. Okay. Stanley, did you seriously lock yourself in your room? I stepped out for 2 seconds, and you've trapped yourself already. You can't even follow simple narrative good enough to and exit the first room that you spawn in. Stanley, maybe this is a good opportunity. Stanley, maybe this is a good opportunity to sit down, stay in place, and reflect on your actions. Or maybe not. Long hallways, Stanley. long hallway, Stanley. Stanley again. Jesus Christ. Hmm. Oh yeah, I've noticed. You know, I've realized I probably shouldn't talk to you normally. Oopsie daisy. Anyway, Stanley. Stanley, I'd advise hitting the reset button. Staring at random papers on your desk isn't going to get you anywhere. I mean, I'm not sure there's one bonded immediately, but I don't know. I know one exists. Well, I mean, this is a good opportunity, Stanley. For once, begin the game again. Okay, I mean, no more long hallway, but I mean, it's fine. Honestly, I was personally a pretty big fan of the long hallway, Stanley, but it seems we've gone back to the normal office. Stanley looked around his former place of employment. The weird thing was, not a single person could be found.
Former.
I mean, from the looks of it, you're not exactly employed right now. Stanley came to a set of two doors. He went through the door on his left. Oh, Stanley, this is the first time you've ever listened to me. At least at that, when I told you to go through a door on your left. I'm very proud of you, Stanley. I believe this could be the start of a very good friendship. Though, Stanley was starting to get a little worried, as even in the meeting room, a place where most of his coworkers would be when you can't find them anywhere else, it was completely empty. Stanley walked by a broom closet. Ha 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 ha, Stanley. Stanley went up the stairs to his boss's office. Stanley, I don't know if you're dyslexic, but that is in fact down, not up. Well, I guess there's no going back now, Stanley. I guess you don't want to solve the mystery of your coworkers and simply want to go downstairs. But whatever's fine with you, Stanley. Stanley found himself in a single moment, seemingly going in circles, possibly a loop. This gave Stanley time to reflect on his actions and what had been happening. Did he ever truly go work at an office building? Maybe he was simply just some crazy person hallucinating about some life they've never lived. Who knows? May maybe Stanley, in fact, had many people who cared about him and was simply in a coma and was. I just had the most massive brain fart of the century. I completely lost my train of thought in the middle of a sentence. Oopsie daisy. Stanley, are you on drugs? What in God's name was that? Maybe the theory that you're a person in a coma experiencing some weird dream is in fact more plausible than I originally thought. Would that imply, Stanley, that I am but a figment of your imagination? That is a weird thought for me as a conscious being, but also the fact that your mind has somehow created me to insult you. Maybe Stanley was finally returning to some normalcy, while he did seem to be stuck in some sort of loop. The crazy phenomenon of flight and stars, oh god. Stanley started to feel very tired, very, very tired. Keep your eyes on the pendulum, Stanley. Don't question it, Stanley. Just keep walking. Stanley, are you okay? You haven't moved in a while. Wait, did I not call you Stanley? Damn it. Oh, and now Stanley began to enter Uber hell. Oopsie daisy. I think we took a wrong turn somewhere. This is what you get for being dyslexic and going down the stairs. Now, who cares about Stanley? This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on her day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Maybe he had escaped from an insane asylum. Maybe he had recently gotten out from a coma. Maybe he was simply crazy and had a heart attack. The world may never know. Just like how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Yeah, it does happen for a while. Well, breaking a character. And now, Stanley, exit your office. Stanley. Stanley couldn't handle the weight of all the possible decisions he would have had to make. He thought it would have he must have thought it would have been easier to simply stay here, not making a single decision other than the one to stay here. Taking the easy way out and never finding out what happened to his coworkers. Never finding out if that one girl he stared at in the break room would ever love him. Never finding out if anyone who ever may have loved him is still alive or well, or even if they ever existed. Maybe Stanley's whole life was just a mystery and a hallucination, but who knows? We won't. No hallway for you, Stanley. It's blinding, Stanley. Stanley was staring into light that rivaled that of the gates of heaven. It was very confusing on why such a thing was outside of his office. Maybe this was a sign that his entire office had been raptured but him, as maybe he was the only sinner who wasn't allowed to enter the gates of heaven, simply being doomed to an eternity of staring into what could have been and stuck in an eternal limbo, never to really escape it. Anyway, Stanley entered the door on his left. Why, thank you, Stanley. Yawn. Narrator yawn. My god, it's the executive bathroom. Stanley, why are you molesting that door? You really shouldn't be doing this. Head to your boss's office. Wait, Stanley, did you accidentally get that ending? Oh. Try and go into the executive bathroom. Oh no. It might have something to do with you staying in your office. You may have messed up the game, Stanley. Honestly, I'm pretty sure you broke it. I remember before Deluxe Edition, the boss door ending definitely existed. Stanley entered Super Hill. You are now leaving. Exit was finally in sight. Maybe that was a jarring loading thing. I definitely saw a frame where nothing was loaded in. $7.54. Ooh. Stanley had once again found himself in a loop. What is this, like the fourth time he's done this? Stanley, are you are you fascinated by the concept of temporal loop? You seem to get in them very often. How do you so easily find loops in time where you cannot escape? It's genuinely baffling how many times you've gotten in one of these. The numbers are going up, Elliot. Stanley, fuck. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Oh, maybe, Stanley, maybe you could finally escape this wretched place. You've been stuck in here for so long. You've found yourself in so many different loops. Maybe you could finally escape. Maybe you could see anyone who might have loved you, though I doubt they exist. But maybe you could find people who might once you escape from this place. Ooh, ooh, that is. I believe that is an escape pod. Oh, that's a good idea, Stanley. I love talking to the Stanley voice. It is going horribly wrong. The broom closet ending. The broom closet ending is my favorite. Stanley, I also like the broom closet. I think you should continue to stay in here for the rest of your life. Look at that broom over there. Isn't it so comforting? Don't you just want to grab it by the handle and sweep something? Can you tell I don't know how to make a broom closet interesting? Wrench. Stanley, look at the bottom of that shelf. Is that the wrench used by engineer TF2? Oh my god. Gas. Stanley, are you an engineer, man? Oh my god. Honestly, that does sound like you, Stanley. Simply setting something up and then sitting in a corner all game. Just like you're going to sit in this broom closet for the rest of your life. No more TF2 for you, Stanley. Or did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or drug money. It's Stanley was addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on here right now. You're dead. You got to the broom closet, looked around a little bit, and then passed out and died and went to super hell. I'm going to call out in an attempt to get maybe anyone around you to dispose of your body and then take control of the game. Hey. Hey. Is anyone there? Well, I tried. Hopefully someone picks up the controls and continues the game. Broom closet. If there are two things I love, Stanley, it's broom closets and kegging it up in Manchester.
No! No! No!
Oh, 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 oh. Welcome back to the broom closet. Maybe you should settle down and start a life here. Though I'm not sure how you would start a life and settle down. I don't know who would your wife be? Maybe the engineer wrench. You're married to a wrench, Stanley. You need to draw Stanley kissing a wrench now. It's canon. Hmm. Stanley, why are you teasing me like this? Simply stand in the broom closet. It's not that hard. Don't go to your boss's office or super hell. Simply go into the broom closet and stay there. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Slowly getting evil. I can't do actual laughter right now. Broom closet. Broom closet. Broom closet. What? Objects that I've shoved up my broomstick handle. Look at the broomstick handle. Oh. Stanley thinks that's a mighty fine broomstick handle. Stanley walked up the stairs to his boss's office. Good on you for behaving, Stanley. Stanley stepped into his boss's office, noticing a keypad. There were countless different combinations. Stanley could have never guessed the code. So he could just stand there, putting in random numbers for the rest of his little life. Maybe eventually he would find the code by sheer force of will. Stanley, try 6969. Joke's on Stanley. He would never find out that the code was actually 2845. Oh my god, Stanley had actually done it. He'd gotten so lucky that he somehow managed to guess the correct password on his second try. Just the stock images of adjusting tie, uh, destroying the earth, and oh, I can't even tell what that third image was. Elevator, Stanley. Stanley descended into the building, searching for the secrets that. My brain decided to shut off. No thought. Brain no work. Oop. It is. It's absolutely horrible, and I love it. I feel like at some point this is just gonna turn to like I'm gonna be like unable to think of anything anymore, and we're just gonna start reacting to Stanley Parable. Yeah. Mm. Stanley, this hallway is pretty long, but it did say escape, so probably somewhere down here there's a way of escaping. Oh, I believe that's the door to Mega Hell. You should jump down there, Stanley. Metal Crusher ending. Stanley was about to die. He was a little bitch. Me personally, I wouldn't let myself get killed by a little crusher thing. Get destroyed. Your turn, Stanley. Farewell, Stanley. Stanley, where in God's name are we? Oh my god, it's the name of the game. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember that. Oopsie. What ending were you going for? Oh. Stanley, why are you staring at a collection of stock photos on some random wall? Stanley, don't make love to the paintings. Please walk the other direction, or at least read something. Oh my god, office computer. Door number 1, 2, and 3. The original doors. Preserved for history. button sounds. Sure. What the hell was 5? I like this button. It looks like a Half-Life noise. Oh. Office clock, my favorite. My only weakness, clocks. Dimly lit room. Yeah. I mean, at some point, I'm not feeling the best. So at some point, the stream is probably just gonna turn into like us turning the narrator back on, just reacting to Stanley Parable. Double narrator. And I guess, yeah. I'm gonna at least take a small break from narration for now.
That's understandable. Alright. I kind of forgot how to do this, the rest of, how to, like, end this. Oh. I'll also just go ahead and turn the audio back on.
Yeah, probably for the best. Woman!
Women?
Turn the
Wait.
game off, Stanley.
You want me to Why do you want me to turn the game off?
Do it, no balls.
That kind of seems bad for the game.
Kill us all.
No. Oh god,
Yeah.
I'm stuck in a menu in OBS. Oh, I'm trapped. Oh fuck.
No, you're in OBS super hell.
I'm trapped in a menu.
You keep getting crap, Stanley.
Yeah. I don't know how to kill that. Oh god, it went away on its own. Okay, good. Never mind, now Task Manager's stuck. How did Task Manager get stuck? It's Task Manager.
Not control, fuck. Oh.
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let...
Nice one. You did it. Pick up the phone.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Me neither. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen the phone call. Yeah. Input received. I know. Just speed running the input ending. Oh well. Again, Ellie?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There's no input to be put in, Ellie. Oh. Oh, we're trying to get the window ending?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we
Here's
take a
what
minute
the nice
just to
boy.
drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them.
Oh yeah, escape is the
I'm
button
enjoying
that
what seems to
immediately
be an internal conflict going
restart.
on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley.
Yeah, you said you were tired of it, so he was like, yeah, if you're so tired of it, just restart the game. No, I'm just gonna make it miserable for you to be here.
Particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Fancy narrator.
All day, and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
I
to the
think you
meeting
should
room.
simply
Perhaps he
get
had
stuck
simply
in there
missed
for
a
the 5th
memo.
time.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Go back. Hmm? Oh god. I think you're going in the opposite direction. It's because you see 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Because you already put that input in, I think. Maybe.
How wonderful.
Oh.
Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Maybe check the next input computer? Okay, it didn't even give you a chance that
But
time.
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Yeah, that one wasn't even your fault. He just closed the door on you.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
What about the next computer that would have had an input? Maybe just skip that ending, I guess. I think you may have broke hit game the Stanley Parable. Good.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this
Cancel the
message is to
message.
warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are
Terminate
listening to a
message.
recorded
Oh.
message, please terminate it immediately.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah, it reminds me of when I was playing Half-Life 2, and randomly, if you tried to look outside in certain places. Oh, there's their input. Too. And randomly, if you like looked outside in certain places, instead of
Stanley
outside,
had
it would
the
just be a
office
white
layout like palm in
void.
his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Yeah.
right to his boss's office. Coming to a
Yeah.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to
There's
take.
like a computer on his. Oh, the computer's out
Fell to
there.
his knees. bursting into half moans, half sobs.
It's in the
The
receptionist
guttural
desk,
retching of life from a man denied any
I
hope,
believe.
any reason to keep going.
You
Here on the
missed
floor,
it.
he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the meeting room, yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Hmm? I don't know why they're not like showing up with like the previous input receives, but like you just need to find the next computer, I believe, because like you were able to put in the second input.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You
Stanley
got to
decided
go to the
the meeting
boss's
room.
office.
Perhaps
That
he had
you
simply
missed the
memo.
computer. Hmm.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person
Yeah.
there either.
There's also special dialogue if you put in the
Stanley decided to go up
keypad
to his
code,
boss's
but
office.
before
Though the
he
gate made for
actually
a climb
tells
to a
you it.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
2845.
to his
Yeah.
boss's office.
Yeah. Now go into the boss's office and put in the 2840. Oh, never mind.
Someone was
I know, but
following Stanley.
I
Sure
just
of it.
wanted to
If he checked over his
let you
shoulder
see
now,
like the
he'll be sure to
extra
catch them.
like
It was only a
dialogue.
matter of time.
Why is it messed up like that? Ellie, how have you managed to break cult classic game, The Stanley Parable? I think you might have already. Yeah, maybe just hit restart game. Yeah. Let's go. Um. Oh, Ellie, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Oh, that's good. Button Heaven. You've never seen Button Heaven? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that place you went to is a place you go to if you keep restarting the game over and over. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Are you enjoying yourself, Stanley? Dorime, ame no.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a
So,
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
are you going for mind
Stepping into
control
his
ending right
manager's
now?
office, Stanley was once again
28:45.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Every time you click out of the game, the music stops, and it's very funny.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yeah, it is a very good game. I killed a man, Stanley.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an
Fun
enormous
fact,
room.
Ellie, you can jump into the void uh of the mind control facility. But it's a bug in this game, but in Ultra Deluxe there's an ending for it. Well, oh
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit.
no,
While
just go
scientists
up and
easy
down and
to
up and
grasp,
down.
he hoped very much that it
Like hit
was.
the button again and again.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
At least I assume.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Mm.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Not that I think.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, Hope coming to a
It's amazing.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
L. The letter.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mine. Cool. I think you have been doing it right because it's slowly changing.
Lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength?
Ellie, would you like to fall into the void? Let it be fine.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
Right, Ellie, look to the left a little bit. It's like in the middle. Nope, back to the right.
In this place where freedom meant nothing.
I was trying to show you 427. It's... Oh god. If you stop and look for... Oh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
Epilepsy warning
to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power.
I think it might have been the other elevator. I don't think you can ride that one back down.
Dismantled the controls once and for all.
Escape. Are you gonna
And when
self-destruct
at last
or
he found the source
escape?
of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
No.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this...
I was watching someone play, they were trying to decipher it because like when it happens, like numbers and colors appear on like the computer screen.
Without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that?
Press
You'd like to know
blue
where your
button.
co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
You got debated.
Die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course,
Press
that
blue
wasn't merely
button.
in
Number
this
3.
instance of the story. Sometimes when I
Incorrect.
tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be
Boom.
even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Was that catwalk there
I'm going
before?
to put some extra time on the
I don't
map.
remember
Hang
that
on.
catwalk.
I just realized I was
Oh.
still muted, and I pressed the
You've
wrong
been
button.
still muted the entire time?
This stream is a fucking
Oh,
dumpster fire.
It has been an absolute dumpster fire.
Ah! I accidentally turned on all volume instead of my microphone. What the fuck? I am disappointed in me.
So I've just been talking to myself for the last like
Yes!
15 minutes. Amazing.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck, man.
I swear that timer went up.
I think it did. Yeah, it did. Because he purposely turned it up so that you would suffer more.
Oh.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I've had it like that for a minute.
Boom.
I wish I had Ultra Deluxe, man.
Yeah. Boom.
I'm gonna send you an idea I had for if you get back in character.
Mm.
Why
I
did you
forgot that
react really strongly to that?
I forgot that existed.
You reacted so strongly to that. I feel like it would just be funny.
I forgot that you could just turn that on. Because it's
Yeah.
based in the Half-Life engine.
Okay, let me look for the right door endings now, because I think I did all the left door endings that I can. No, I haven't.
Yawn.
Upon reaching the Mega Control facility, perform the monitor room glitch? What's the monitor room glitch?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Greetings.
To perform this glitch, the player has to open the door to the broom closet, but do not enter it or close it. So just leave it open. Then you must perform the escape pod ending and go inside the broom closet. Out of it, the player... Wait, what? So, what? So just leave the broom closet open, and then for the rest of the game, do the escape pod ending, which I don't remember how to do. Then go inside the broom closet, which I'm assuming might appear next to the escape pod. Then the player has to step out of it and enter the escape pod. When the game restarts, the broom closet will be barricaded, although the player has never annoyed the narrator with the broom closet. That's the broom closet glitch. That's not the right thing.
Ellie, the monitor room soft lock, that's what I was talking to you about before. That isn't an ending in the original Stanley Parable. It's just a glitch. But in Ultra Deluxe, there's an ending when you do it.
Oh, okay.
We can still do it if you'd like.
Just to see it.
Yeah. If you would like to go see the bottom of the mind control facility.
So we have to get to the monitor room and then press the light bulb button and then climb onto the chair and then fall into the void. Okay.
You honestly were really close to it before. You almost did it by accident.
Yeah.
You went onto the chair.
Desk.
Yeah, you went onto the desk and chair.
420.
Oh,
420.
20 number.
Whoops.
For a second, I thought it just like locked you in.
Okay, so that's just glitches. Okay, in Ultra Deluxe, the glitch is greeted by a unique song that only plays during that glitch. Okay.
Yeah. Ultra Deluxe is such a good game.
I want to try Ultra Deluxe one day, but I don't have
Yeah.
$30.
Maybe one day you'll have $20, Ellen.
Maybe one day I'll get money. Maybe one day.
Maybe. Click
Taking
button
the
more.
elevator that leads to the mind control facility up and down several times. How do you do that?
I'm pretty sure it's that door because it every time you went down, it started to change.
It did?
Yeah, remember because it kept cutting off before you could input the code. Or that might have been just because you got the unique dialogue.
Probably was. Oh, there we go. Fuck, I fell. Okay. I fell off the desk back into the... Not where I was supposed to be. Oh?
You got
have
this,
to fuck
Ellen.
with it for a little bit.
How did you get up there on accident? You gotta climb up the front of the button.
Well, that's a problem.
I think you may have fallen off the desk. Just keep running into the chair. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Whee!
Oh.
Welcome to the bottom of the mind control facility, Ellie. And it soft locks the game, and it's great. Well,
Oh.
I was gonna say, are you just gonna sit down there, like, thinking
Yeah,
about
it's
your
comfy.
actions?
Yeah. Step out! Okay. Do you...
I find it so funny every time the game freezes. Especially because, well, you interrupted the narrator there, and, like, he didn't finish his sentence.
No. Oh no. By the way, I found out what happened to that hell window that would not close.
What?
It's still there. Okay.
Oh, oh yeah. Mega hell. I've assigned so many things, so many different kinds of hell. There's been.
Cause I can't. Oh, there we go.
Hmm?
I can't press OK on the window. And I also can't edit the
Stanley stood
properties
for a
of
long
it.
time in one spot. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. He likes to see how long to do that.
Man, OBS is gonna hate me in a
With
second.
momentum, let's observe
'Cause I just-
the genius at work.
Oh, okay, it's working now.
He was talking to you for standing in
saw
the same
that.
place.
Do you want to get back in character, man?
I don't think I can, honestly.
That's
At least not right
alright.
now.
That's alright.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so I think I did. I need to actually get help for the elevator ending. Let me see. Oh, it's Ultra Deluxe exclusive. What the fuck?
Oh.
That's why I'm having a hard time. Oh god, confusion ending.
Zending.
No, I'm not doing the Zending again. I am not doing that ending a third time. That ending fucked me up, man.
I mean, I'm not sure it was the ending more than it was just me.
Yeah, that fucked me up. I can't do that, man. As well as just the ending fucks me up.
Mm.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Okay,
open doors,
so-
he entered the door on his left.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, there are a total of 16 endings
This was not the correct way to
in the
meeting
original.
room, and Stanley knew it.
I'm just gonna do all the right endings now.
At
right
first,
door ending,
just to
so-
admire it.
The right door ending? You mean the red door ending?
No, the where you
The lounge
decide to
was
take the right
sublime,
door.
a work of art.
Oh.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, so this one's kind of just a goof.
Jump off the
Well,
elevator.
who's got cold
Oh.
feet? Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Whoops. Looks like I was wrong.
What? I
Ellie,
got
did-
fucked up.
Ellie, did you reset the game?
Yeah, no, the game reset itself.
Oh, I was... Okay.
I think the game just kind of glitched out. Cause it was starting to play the how
A soft
clumsy
wind blew outside and perhaps
sound
rainstorm,
again.
And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one
Okay.
day see weather.
Next.
Oh yeah, you got the suicide ending just now.
Yeah, cause that's what I did, and it played the same
Wait.
audio for falling.
Oh my god,
Flames. What?
Ellie, the
Stanley
wife
gave
ending
access
is in the
to two
original.
open doors.
Yeah, I'm
This
trying
was
to get
not
to the
correct
wife
way to
ending, I
meeting
think.
room, and
I
Yeah,
think it's
take
the
the
wife
right
ending.
door, continue to
Perhaps
the
he wanted to stop
warehouse,
by
take the
employee
elevator,
lounge
pick up the
first,
phone.
just to admire it.
Take the elevator all the way, or hop off.
Stanley
Yeah,
now
take the
entered
elevator all the
double
way.
room.
Okay.
Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Stanley took the first... Oh,
I love
Stanley
this
was
game
bad
so
at
much.
following
It's
directions,
It's
it's
really
great.
good.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So let's go all the way.
Look,
Incredible
Stanley, I
wasn't
think
5
perhaps we've
years
gotten
ago.
off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop
And then
trying
he
to
brings
make
up
every
the
decision
wife.
by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
It's a little fuck.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Take the.
If you could-
Are you doing the wife ending? Oh no, you're doing
That
the
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you
the
do
real
that?
person ending.
Chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
You got the credits
Definitely
ending.
here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
I wasn't
How on earth are you
expecting
making
that.
meaningful choices?
I'm excited for the red door, blue door ending.
No,
Oh,
that's not
no.
But let's do the wife
Why not
ending real
noticed it
quick
sooner?
after
Look,
this.
Stanley, you're a real person.
Oh! I accidentally got not
Believe I was so
Stanley.
mistaken. This is why you've been
What do you mean you
making
accidentally got
incorrect
not
choices.
Stanley?
And to
Were you
Because I
going
didn't
for the
know that
wife?
this was how you got the not Stanley
If you
thing.
made any more wrong
Oh,
choices, you
yeah,
would
this
have
is the real
regretted it
person ending.
entirely. It's as though you
Wife ending is
completely
when you pick
ignored
up the
even most
phone.
basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making, or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
Wait,
It's
what?
the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years
Steven.
helping improve
Steven.
the quality of life for citizens of
Hypothetical
impoverished
real
third world
person.
nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make?
Those are the
Remember that
decisions I have to
here
make every day.
no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Fun fact: Steven is renamed to Rupert in
Practice.
Ultra.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best
He's
part to a
renamed,
healthy
huh?
decision-making process.
Yeah, in Ultra Deluxe,
Most
Steven is
medical
renamed as
professionals recommend
Rupert.
making at least 8
Why?
choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material
This
covered
is
in this
great.
video.
The death of a man named Stanley.
Welcome back.
Huh?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful.
Oh, I have to go
jump
all
off
the way
platform
back?
Dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately,
I'm gonna make it
seems
worse.
This place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I'm gonna piss narrator off. I'm gonna piss him off. He's gonna be pissed. I've never seen the full real person ending. I just knew it was a thing. This is interesting.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Entered the door on his left.
No! Why did you do that?
Whoa!
Back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Go back. Go through the left door.
The game continues as normal.
Yeah, you have to go through the left door.
Do I though?
Yes.
Do I?
Your decision stopped at the unplug the phone. LA, please.
Okay, fine.
That's a screwed up filing cabinet.
Yeah, man, how did that happen? Oh my god, it's Z
Oh.
fighting!
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything.
I don't think it's supposed to be like that.
Hey, Xeno, I don't think
You
that's
destroyed
normal.
my work.
Me neither.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to
You gotta
continue, would it be
parkour
worth
on the
it? To know
chairs.
that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever.
Good
I
lord.
couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Possibly.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Well... I think he got a bit pissed.
Horror game.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
He may be a little
The
angry.
entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground.
Oh my
Did you think it
god.
would be funny?
Oopsie.
You just had to see.
Sorry.
Didn't I
You know, just, you know, you sometimes accidentally alter reality.
It was
and
just a
all
little
too much.
goof.
He knows how to do what I tell
was
him
just
to.
a little
He
goof.
understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
How did he know?
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
That's not normal.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's very tempting.
You very
No!
you did a
Why did you
rude
do
LA.
that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
Ellie, you're proving him right.
always putting the
Ellie, you're
story
proving him
first.
right.
I'm quite sure
Proving
you'll lead
him
to the
right
task.
about
Just follow my lead and
what?
you'll be fine.
You being incompetent and not listening
Stanley came to a set
and
of
being
2 open
selfish.
doors. He entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Trust me, her.
Exactly as Stanley
Okay, I
would.
think that's
That
enough.
means choosing responsibly and
That's
always
enough
putting
right,
the
Dora.
story
I
first.
think he's
I'm
gonna
quite sure
cry
you'll
if I
lead to the
keep doing
task.
that.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2
The
open
narrator's gonna be
doors,
wah,
entered the door
wah,
on his left.
wah, wah.
Is the meeting room intact?
Yet there was not a single person here
Oh my
either.
god.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Okay, it's
decided to go
normal.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might
And
find
then-
an answer there.
Broom closet. Can you even open the broom closet?
Coming to a staircase,
Oh!
Stanley walked
Oh,
upstairs
no!
to his boss's
It
office.
doesn't let you do anything apart from
The ending.
the true ending.
Oh my god. The executive bathrooms lost its label.
The sign's gone.
Why did it lose the sign? Oh, you can't open the broom closet in this, by the way.
I noticed.
Okay.
Wait, can you bait out the door?
Can I? Probably, but I'm not
Standing
gonna.
inside his manager's office,
You
Stanley was
you
once
can't.
again
The
stunned
trigger
to
for the
discover
door
not
is
an
too far
indication of any
forward.
human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door
Voice
with a
receiver.
next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Say it, Ellen.
Shark Night. I already forgot what it was.
Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the
Bro, there ain't no microphone in this game.
Did you just check for mic compatibility?
Shut.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't, bro.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley
just
shows for his
unplugged the
choices.
telephone.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something
Oh
to me.
god,
Explain
Doom has a
yourself, you
Mimi
coward.
Sentry profile picture right now.
He probably drew that. Wait, what the?
Oh, it's this ending. I know what this is.
Oh
It's
shit!
Yo, it's
No way, it's
Canon
me.
Stanley. It's Canon Stanley. Oh my god.
Ken Stanley, no way, it's
The end.
me. Thank you for playing the Stanley Parable.
Stanley, this is important.
Oh!
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
The narrator can be really cruel, but he can also be like really this.
Ed.
Yeah.
Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay.
Bro's having an existential crisis.
Bro, this is sad.
To make sure your choice is correct, that is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Oh.
Take as much time as you need.
Alright, you're being sad. I'm laughing at the way Stanley is standing.
He's just there. Okay.
Now do the wife ending.
The actual what I was supposed to do there, instead of just unplugging the phone.
Was that intentional, going for the not Stanley ending?
Actually, partly, it was.
Oh.
Because I had it pulled up, but I didn't really understand what I was reading.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
I wasn't able to like
Perhaps he
understand
wanted
it
to stop
properly
by
for
the employee
some
lounge
reason.
first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Dude, this game is awesome.
Look, Stanley,
Yeah.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I'm gonna have a
I'm
Stanley
sad-
Parable
I'm-
face because of
Someone else
this.
can be difficult.
I'm sad there's no
The
fig
story
loos
has
here.
been about nothing
Unfortunate.
but you
Fake what?
all this time.
Fig
There's
loos.
someone you've been neglecting.
Huh?
Stan figs.
Someone you
Oh!
Figlarines.
Please stop trying to make every decision by
Figlarines?
yourself.
Yep.
Not asking you
That's
to
one of the
be-
names.
Figlarines?
Yep.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
To let her
She's
back
been
into
waiting.
your life.
What was that?
Her, Stanley. You
That's
need
Why
how
did
he
you
said
start
it.
singing?
to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Call your
Okay.
wife.
Fine. I didn't know I was married. I didn't know I was still with someone. I thought I broke up with someone. What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. Oh.
Nah, I want to go in the elevator.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Who'd want to commit
I'm
their
trying to
life
make
to
a point
you?
here,
Yeah,
Stanley.
okay, narrator.
Trying to get you to
The
see
one
Because
who's
you're
dedicated his
gay,
life to
isn't it?
narrating me.
Let me show you
Yeah!
what's really
Yeah,
going
the
on.
one who's dedicated to his life to narrating my every decision and literally having to spend time with me to do that. Like, come on, man, that's kind of gay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
This is one of my
Every
favorite
button he pushes
endings.
is a reminder
It's-
of the
it is
inconsequential
good,
nature of
honestly.
his existence.
What is that
Look at
painting?
it.
The
of?
narrator
Oh,
bullies Stanley a lot, and it's also very existentially
Now he's pushing a
soul-rending.
button.
It's
Now
great.
He's eating lunch.
because
Now
Stanley...
he's going home.
Because it also just kind of
He's
delves into
coming
how
back to
Stanley
work. One might
doesn't
even
do
feel sorry
anything.
for him,
He's
except
just
that
a
he's
player
chosen this
character.
life.
Yeah.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Stanley's wife.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen
Hey,
to him.
what the hell are you doing?
Shh, shh. I'm not strictly gay.
and so he began to fantasize about his own job. First,
Are you
while at work, he stepped
you
up
up the
from his
hots
desk
for Stanley's
and
wife?
all of his co-workers,
I don't know,
boss,
I'm violating
everyone
towards
in
men,
the building
but
had
Stanley's
suddenly
wife,
vanished
man.
off the face of the earth. The thought
Stanley's wife.
excited him terribly.
At least I think I'm
Oh,
violating
God.
towards men, I don't know. Press L to spend time with the boy.
So he went further. He imagined that he came
I'm violating towards men.
and that he
Press
could
L
go
to
through
spend
either.
time with the boy.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere
Homosexual.
thought that his decisions would mean something.
What are you doing in this time you're
What am I
spending with the
doing with the
boys?
boys?
As he wandered through
What
his
am I doing
fantasy
with the
world,
boys?
he began to fill it with
Don't
many
Shit on
worry
the
about it.
floor.
Just don't worry about it. Just don't
Down one
worry.
path lay an enormous
You shit on your
bathroom,
floor, Stanley.
monitors and
Why
That's
do
not
this shit stains
shit.
on
That's
your floor?
carpeting.
yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby, and he called it the Stanley Parable.
All the things that Stanley isn't doing.
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
Having a
and so in
child.
his head, he relived it
He got no
again,
kid.
and then again, and again, over and over. wishing
Stanley's
and hoping
why?
that it would never end, that he might always feel
Uh,
this freedom. Surely there was an answer
You're gonna
down
hate
some
me
new
for
path.
that.
Must
I
there
almost
be?
fell over.
Perhaps
What
if
did
he
you
played
say?
just one more
Stanley's
time.
wife.
Ellie,
Press Y to tell you. Oh no.
Ellie,
Yeah.
at least like take them out on a date first. Like
I mean, yeah, of course.
Possibly.
you're being a little disrespectful.
She
Ellie.
turned into a
Pushing the
table.
same buttons he always has.
That's what
Nothing
you
has
get, Ellie.
changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
$5,000 later.
I don't think there is any extra dialogue if you just wait.
No, there isn't.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply
This is starting to
put my
sound
intended
like a
purpose,
gay
the same as
fantasy
Stanley.
from the later.
Also different, I
What?
suppose.
He doesn't listen to me. Not in the way I want him to. At least.
I must.
No.
Well, maybe this time you'll
The
see.
Stanley Parable fan fiction.
I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Just please die. Okay, just falls over dead. Just Stanley falls over dead. Wah. Wait, no, his face keybinds are broken again. Fuck.
Dang.
Okay, Stanley, you're gonna make me.
Door shut. Door shut.
No. Wait, what?
It just knows how to like
Get me angry.
get you every time.
Already this was
It
uncomfortable.
can
How do we
sense
keep
when you're
getting
not
trapped in
paying
the
attention.
fucking
It can
doors?
it can sense when you're not paying attention.
Okay, we're skipping this ending.
Let's go to the red door, blue door endings.
Okay.
Go through the right door.
That's jumping up the catwalk, right?
Yeah, that's jumping.
Or that's
off the
jumping
catwalk.
onto the catwalk.
Yeah, onto the catwalk.
When Stanley came to
So
the set of
Zending
two
is
open,
one of
this was
those
not
red
the
door,
correct
blue
way
door
to the
endings,
meeting
so
room,
let's
and
just do the
Stanley
blue
knew it
door.
perfectly
Yeah.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic.
Stanley
A
began
combination of a much smaller
making
version
love to the
and a much
vending
larger
machine.
version of this exact room. But eager to get back to business,
Oh, so this
Stanley
ending
took
is the red
first
door
open
ending?
on his left.
Yeah, so the red door ending
Mm.
is the Zending.
Stanley was
Yeah.
so bad at following
Yeah, there are
directions,
two
it's
blue door
incredible he
endings.
wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Look,
Are
Stanley,
you
I
ready
think
to play
perhaps we've gotten off
Minecraft,
on the
LA?
wrong foot here.
I think that was
I'm
the
not sure
first
how
ending I
you
got.
really are. I
Blue door?
realize that investing in your trust in someone
Yeah,
else can
the
be difficult,
blue door,
but
one of the
fact
blue
is
door
that the
endings,
story
and it was
has
really
been about nothing
fun.
but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do
At
want to
the we
help
both
you
at the
to
same
Yeah.
time.
something
Yeah.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
I mean, he
Let me
did
prove that I'm
go on some
your side.
maniacal rants,
Give me a
man.
chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah.
Aha,
No.
perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked
Look around.
through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley.
Stanley doesn't know
You wanna
English.
know so badly what's out there? You want to find
No
out
hablo
what lies
inglés.
at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Oh yeah, you can let the baby die.
Yeah.
Because you were never supposed to be here
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure
first
there was
place.
actually a person who
Broken
played
roads
the
and
baby
exposed
game for
development
3
textures.
hours.
Is
I
this
think
what
so.
you wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
That sounds like something
Do
someone
not
actually
think I
did.
put a lot of time into that, because I did.
People
And
have
in
done
the end, it
crazier.
was all for nothing, because this
They
is
have.
what you wanted to see. Help me
Have
here,
you ever heard of
Stanley. Help
watching paint
elucidate
dry
these
the
strange and
game?
unknowable desires of yours. What would have
No.
made this game better? What did you want
The
to
sequel
see?
to
Vehicles,
Watching
skill
Grass
trees?
Grow the
Work with me.
game.
You've given me absolutely
No.
nothing so far.
It's
Tell you what,
great.
let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
What if I
Go
don't
ahead, Stanley.
go in
Take
there?
it for a spin.
I honestly don't. It might just like continue the game as normal, but don't do that.
I'm curious. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your
One.
experience with this new version. Would you say that the game
One.
benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real
No,
critical
because you didn't
feedback
choose
here.
the choice.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps
Yay.
we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh.
I love the worldwide leaderboard. Good
I
old
forgot
Mel.
this was a real leaderboard.
You know the 21.3%
Only 3% of
picked me.
players chose the blue door. Stanley 427.
You are objectively ranked number 9,328 out of 9,328 players.
Damn.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through
Yes,
the walls?
5 stars.
Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game
Bruh.
I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some
Oh wait,
playtesting.
Ellie,
You wouldn't mind
that's
taking a look at
the button noise that we were saying. That
Oh,
doesn't sound like a
it
button
is.
noise.
In this game, the baby crawls left.
Don't even try. Don't
Danger.
click the button
You
even
click the
once.
button
Just
to
let
move
it
him
die.
right, and if it reaches the fire,
Watch it
you fail.
perish.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
so why
hours.
don't you give it 4 hours of play to make
I
sure
thought it
it's
was 2 or 3
effective. Be
hours,
sure
not
to keep
4.
I thought it was
notes.
3 hours as well.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely
You
to spite
heartless
me?
bastard.
Honestly, I do
Well,
kind of
I'll tell you
hate
what to do.
babies.
I'm
They loud
running
and
out of
stinky.
ideas. I can't think
I
of a
can't deal
single
with
thing that
babies.
might
I
improve
can
the
deal with
experience for me.
toddlers, but I can't
I'm
deal
not
with
even going to
babies.
try. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
I
Your
avoid
input was
babies.
extremely valuable.
They're
Oh,
annoying and
since my games are
fragile.
awful, why don't we play someone else's game just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one
I still
thing
can't
I've
jump.
always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Damn.
Is it enough?
I love that this is like the 2010 beta version of Minecraft.
Well, I'd say
It is.
yes. I'm done making things for you.
I mean, it
From
makes
now
sense
on,
why,
you will only
because this
create to
game was like...
fulfill a greater artistic
This game
purpose.
is like
Watch this,
11
Stanley.
years old now, I
I'm
think.
going to build a house.
Yeah, but this when this came out, Minecraft was a super popular game.
And then,
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's building a dirt hut. I forgot about this.
let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made it, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the
I feel
outside.
ashamed.
You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
It's about to be the best experience of
I
our
remember
lives.
I also just flipped my shit when I saw this for the first
It could
time.
only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything.
Oh my
yes,
god,
yes, yes.
I love
Come
this.
along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
POV
We have to go
like,
mining.
POV me in like 2012, 2013 in creative mode building houses just out of straight diamonds.
My brother did that. I
Looks
never
like it's
liked
going
it
to
that
get a bit
much,
dark. You
but
brought a
my
light.
brother does that.
I was never a builder. I was the miner of the
This
group.
is far more open-ended than
I am a
had in
builder.
mind. I'm looking for something more narrow.
My
and
brother's
linear.
probably more
Something
of the
that makes you
miner.
feel
and the-
utterly
I used to go out on
all
adventures. You wouldn't
fine.
see me for 3 to 4 months, and then I would come back with like
Okay, new
full
game.
diamonds. I've beaten the game.
Okay, what's this gonna be? Portal!
Yeah. No, there's two endings here. There's one where you fail the puzzle and one where you complete the puzzle.
Trapped in a glass
I don't
box
even
with
remember
no
which one I did
air,
the first
listening
time.
to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
Probably complete.
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure
It's
it
the
out.
song. Oh my god.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Portal radio music!
Go find out what the hell this is.
That.
I'd
why-
imagine Portal was also blowing up around this time, so this is probably really funny.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah, there's an ending where you put it on the button, and there's an ending where you push it through a door, and so it makes it so you can't use the cube anymore.
Wait. I don't know, I just wanna... Don't ask what that was.
Well,
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And
Oh,
I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
there it goes.
Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time,
honestly, I think, Ellie, I think you might know how bad you are at Portal games. I mean, puzzle games.
You know how bad I am at Portal.
I've never actually seen you play Portal.
Really? I could play the
Yeah.
original Portal game again.
We can probably play Portal 2 together. I have it.
You have Portal 2?
Yeah, I have the entire Valve collection.
Eee! Dude, I would love to play Portal 2 with you.
That sounds like that sounds like an interesting thing. Actually, no, I've seen you play Portal once, and it was a very jarring experience.
Yeah, I was playing Portal 2 probably.
Yeah, I forget who it was with, but you were playing it on stream, I believe.
I think I was just playing it by myself. That or I
Oh.
was playing it with Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Because I
remember
think
whether it
me
was
and her
on
played
stream
that
or you were
together
just streaming it
once.
on Discord.
I don't remember either. Void.
Blue. Hello?
Is anybody there? Hello?
What a man would do for a flashlight.
Oh.
Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean.
Ellie, or we could play CSGO on stream.
Yes, I'll be back.
CSGO?
Once this
Counter-Strike.
ends, after it all comes to a close.
I don't even have Counter-Strike.
The
It's
end
free.
will be here soon.
But also,
Very soon.
I think we would both be very bad at it. Because I'm not good at computer and mouse shooter games, and you're just not good at FPSs, really. From what I
Yeah,
hear.
I'm just terrible at FPS games.
You completed Half-Life 2.
I
If that means
completed
anything.
almost the whole Half-Life
All of his
series.
co-workers were gone.
You probably
Excluding...
completed more
Stanley
Half-Life than I
decided to go to
have.
the meeting
I've
room.
completed-
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so I didn't finish Half-Life 1, but I still got, like, halfway through it, I want to say. I got halfway through Half-Life 1 and got frustrated. I didn't play, Blue Shift or Green Shift, plus they're not canon.
Green shift? You mean opposing?
Yeah.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game.
I
He
knew
likes
I
to
was
see
gonna
how long
slip
he can
up
go
one
without
day. I
damage.
knew I was gonna
So
do
far,
that
he's
one
done
day.
Excellent. And if he just
God
stays
damn
right
it.
where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Okay, Half-Life Blue Shift and Opposing Force.
Mm-hmm.
And plus they're not canon. I finished Half-Life 2. I finished Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Episode 2, and I finished Half-Life Alyx, and I also played the, like, Lost Coast thing, which is really just... I think that
tech
was just
demo.
made to hype people up for Half-Life 3, which totally happened in the form of TF2.
No, it was made as a tech demo for a certain type of lighting.
Oh, okay. I didn't know why Half-Life Ghost existed.
Half-Life what?
Half-Life Lost Coast.
Oh, I heard Half-Life Ghost, and I was like, what?
The ghost of Eli Vance.
Christmas Pass.
Dude, I would play Half-Life again just so that you would get to watch. Amanda the Adventurer!
Honestly, Ellie, we probably could find a mod and download it so we could play multiplayer Half-Life.
I have that mod! I have a mod!
You do?
Yes, it's called Synergy!
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it just plops you down into the Half-Life 2 map, and then you can play the whole game from there. It would have to be in one go, because you can't save your progress, but it would be fun as hell.
Wait, so does that mean if you die at any point, you have to start the game over?
No, you have to start that level over.
Oh, okay. That's a lot
It's
more
just that if
understandable.
you leave the game, then it starts over. I can send
Mm.
you Synergy. I can send you the link to that.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I think it would be really funny just to like see you get like launched across the map by a grenade.
I don't think you can hurt each other. We could either do Synergy or we could do Gmod. But I don't have Half-Life 2 source, so we'd have to do fuck! We'd have to do Synergy anyway.
Yeah. I don't have Gmod, so
Wait, there was a Stanley Parable thing I forgot to do. So you can go ahead and install that. I'm not gonna open it right now. There was something I forgot to do.
by the way, did you close stream?
No, stream's still streaming.
Oh.
I can in a second.
Where's my Ellie, my cursor's gone. I'm scared. Oh no.
Wait, how do I open the cheats menu?
Ellie.
Yeah?
Ellie, I did a bad.
What did you do?
I was trying to use my mouse, which wasn't plugged in. That's why my cursor was gone. Oopsie daisy.
I can't, how do you... Into the launch options, so I would have to... Okay, that's... Huh. How? Okay, so I don't know how to do that. I do think we should end stream here because we kind of got off track. Like, very off track. Like, this is fun, but...
I honestly also think that.
Alright, bye stream. The end is everything.